What's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday here with another video for you. This game is called Lucy Got Problems, and we're gonna play it today. So, hope you are ready. Are you? Are you ready? Are you ready for Lucy Got Problems? Okay, let's play. Oh, it's Lucy. I gotta talk like a lady. First time I've been a female main character, I think, in a game. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, I wonder what they're like. Glossy black, like a mysterious shroud of the night. White lace to frame the delicate radiance of her skin. Maybe red, the color of passion, blood, chili sauce, and the wild rivers of the nether realm. Lots of whirlpools, rapids, and waterfalls, but with red hot magma instead of water. Kinda like the temper of the high priestess Tiamat. At first glance, she seemed cold and aloof. But that can't fool me. I'm an expert in feelings. I even have a diploma. Probably. Not really sure. When was the last time I saw it? Whatever. My succubus instincts tell me that calm waters often hide the wildest undercurrents. So, red is it? Thinking is hard. Panties come in so many colors and styles. But I must find out what kind of panties the High Priestess wears. I have a professional interest. Being a professional is tiring, but it can be gratifying too. And well, at least I can strike out some options right away. I mean, striped panties are cute, but it's hard to imagine them showing up under Tiamat's priestly garments. This pattern might as well say, "Hi there, I'm a girl next door. Care for an ice cream tonight?" Pfft. There's no ice cream in the nether realm, but I've traveled other worlds long enough to know what it is. Sundae with soft caramel and pecan nuts is my favorite. Delicious. I've tried to smuggle ice cream to the lower levels of the nether realm, but the infernal flames make it boil and evaporate. Sometimes a box catches fire first. Good thing it doesn't happen to panties. Wait, maybe that's actually bad. The world of panties is full of mysteries and contradictions. For example, why do some panties have strings on their backside? That's impossible to explain. One can only feel them. Oh, and also, that's right, frilled panties. I almost forgot about them. So yeah, frilled and pink. Mighty Tiamat. An innocent pink lingerie is a contradiction. And if she's wearing this kind of lingerie is a mystery. It all comes together. I'm one step away from a brilliant discovery. Oh, wait. I must not forget. I'm on a mission here. If I keep on daydreaming, I'll find out what Tiamat's wrath looks like and not her panties. But to be honest, do I even have a chance to see them? Tiamat is still a priestess of a very high rank, like a real noble demon. No way can a common succubus like me get her attention. Besides, Tiamat has her own harem, where everyone dreams to become her favorite and is literally ready to kill for it. That's a damn long and dangerous waiting line. Seems like dreams is all I've got. I can fantasize about Tiamat another time, and if I don't get back to work right now, my precious bud is in immediate danger. At least the deaconess said so. Anyways, just imagine that out of all the servants of darkness, the high priestess chose none other than myself for this mission. It means that she must know of my existence. Maybe she even believes in me. And a job well done should be rewarded, right? I might actually have a chance to win her favor. Pull yourself together, Lucy. What do you really know about my mission? I was thinking so hard. The sharp point of my ear started trembling. But I couldn't remember a thing. This can't be right. Is this quest so secret that nobody told me anything? Or I was too impressed with my deaconess summer uniform and missed the whole briefing. But it's not my fault. Anyone would get distracted with such eye candy. Besides, I have that thing. What was it? Attention deficiency and hyperactivity disorder. Yeah, that's it. But I guess a high priestess will get really angry if I come back empty-handed anyway. Looks like I got problems. What should I do? Think, Lucy, think. This forest belongs to the elves, right? Guess I have no other choice but to find them. I was probably sent here to get some kind of elven junk. They should have a camp, a sacred oak, or some other sacred thing nearby. Like, oh, I slapped myself on the forehead. The Orb of Fate. That's it. That's what I'm after. As one great scout used to say, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Pretty sure that was G.I. Joe. Actually, G.I. Joe said, and knowing is half the battle. But you know what, I guess I watched G.I. Joe in the netherworld. Anyway, let's get back to what Lucy's talking about. Not that I know what it looks like or what it does, but it sounds kind of round. I just need to track the pointy ears and ask them. They have surely hidden the orb in some sacred tree hole. And probably hired some berserker squirrels to guard it. Oh, whatever. I'm sure I'll figure something. The trees rustled as if under a strong wind. But not a single blade of grass wavered under my feet. And not a single fallen leaf raised into the air. There was actually no wind. What the? Get away immediately? Stay put. I'm curious, so I'm gonna stay put on this one. Let's see what happens. I wasn't planning to flee, but my legs pulled me away by themselves. I was backpedaling without realizing what I was running away from. Suddenly, a branch cracked under my heel. With a shudder, I looked back for no apparent reason. That's when I saw them. Whoa, okay. Tiny, bloodthirsty specks of light appearing in the shadows. 2, 4, 10, 30? They appeared faster than I managed to count. This can't be true. Are those... Squirrels? For real? At that point, I had only one option. Run! I dashed back, not looking where I stepped. The forest turned into a blurred whirlwind of colorful stains. Bullets were whizzing above my head. Wait, what? Do squirrels have firearms? I stole a moment to glance behind me and... What? Those were acorns, not bullets. But still, they were aimed at me. I had only a moment to decide. Run evasively, seek cover. Seek cover. I dashed toward the thickest tree I could find. It was less of a tree and more of a snag, rotten but very large. This would surely protect me from... Right at that moment, an acorn pierced my knee. The world faded before my eyes while I fell face first into the grass. Only darkness awaited me. Uh-oh. Acorn of Doom. Never underestimate the squirrels. That's it? That's it? Let's, okay. Alright. We should definitely keep running then? Let's try that. We're gonna run evasively. Damn squirrels! I pivoted to the side. An unpleasant sound crackled to the right of me. I turned quickly enough to notice how shattered wood sprayed in every direction. An acorn hit a tree trunk and pierced right through it. The heaven is this? You're totally nuts! Now it occurred to me, my life was on the line. I upped my speed, and rightly so. Another stream of acorns zapped past my ear. A tiny victory for me, but it wasn't enough. I won't be able to keep running around the forest forever. I was literally dying for a new plan, and fast. Okay, down in the bush, equip the flamethrower, a dip of faith. Okay, let's try a dip of faith. As soon as I noticed a small pond, it all came naturally. I jumped, stretched, and found myself underwater. There you go. We should be good. I bet it was too sudden for the squirrels to understand what was happening. A couple of acorns plunged into the pond nearby, but they were ineffective in the water. I broke off a reed to breathe through and stayed under the surface until I got bored. When my skin soaked and got covered in ugly wrinkles, I had to go up. I carefully looked through the reeds. Looks like I can get out. The squirrels gave up first. The shore was completely peaceful, except for... what's that smell? Oh, shoot. The ooze was a great protection against the acorns, but it had some side effects. For example, I looked and smelled like a Bogart, a really sad one. Ew. I tried to rub the ooze off with a leaf, but the result wasn't satisfying. It's a disaster. I must find clean water immediately. Okay. I haven't seen any sources of clean water on my way here. Or maybe I just don't remember. Does that even matter? At that point, I had a good idea where I want to go, but not how to get there. I could have disguised myself as a reputable dwarf by using a beer keg and a handful of squirrels, but looking for water is completely outside my competence. I think you need a special rod or a magical pendulum to do it. I rummaged through my pockets and even looked around in search of something that would fit. You never know what you might find among the bushes. Once upon a time, while I was still in training, one imp boasted that he had found a magical rod and 5 naked nymphs in a currant bush. Of course, he lied about nymphs. If there's more than one of them in the same place, they start to bitch fight for the title of the prettiest one. Imagine what 5 of them would do together. On the other hand, if the rod was ribbed and had a vibration enchantment... Oh, wow. What's that? Sadly, it wasn't a magical rod, but an acorn. I rolled my finding in the hand. It's kinda heavy. An acorn is not the best thing ever, but still, an okay piece of loot. Firstly, you can hurl an acorn as far as you can and hope that it hits someone nasty in the head. Secondly, if you're desperate enough, you can tie an acorn to a thread and use it as a totally not a magical pendulum. Lastly, an acorn could be a hiding place for a pretty forest spirit. We had a lecture about it. I memorized the part about the forest spirits well because those woodcuts in the textbook depicted them as tiny naked maidens. Who knows a forest better than a forest spirit? I obviously needed to negotiate with an acorn. Okay, acorn. I stopped mid-sentence thinking. There may be a maiden in the acorn. She probably has a name. We were not told anything special about the names, but I was almost sure that there should be at least one named for each maiden. Can I address the spirit by the name of the thing it haunts? I decided to play it safe. I mean, Acornell, let's be honest with one another. Enchantment is not my strongest skill. Maybe you'll just help me, as a friend? Without all this magic BS, and I'll help you in return. Say, I'll find you the largest, comfiest pile of mulch, or whatever acorns dream of. In other words, I propose a deal. Purely consensual in exchange for a trivial favor. What do you say? The acorn didn't respond. Either no spirits live there after all, or the Acorn Maiden got drunk on honeydew and was sleeping inside. Now I remembered that pretty spirits' laziness got mentioned in legends as often as their beauty. I had to do something about it. I knocked on the acorn shell with a fingernail and shuffled my feet. Ground control to Acorn Maiden. I can't stay here all day. Or rather, I've already been here the whole day and it sucks. I just need to ask for directions. It costs you nothing to just show me the way. Holy shit. Now I get out here, you heartless thought. The acorn answered me with contemptive silence. Maybe I should shake it a bit. I swung my arm, throwing the acorn upwards, ready to catch it again. But instead of submitting to the force of gravity, the acorn made a barrel roll and dove into a fluffy undergrowth. Damn it! I knew there was a spirit in it. Come back, you! I rushed to chase the acorn. This enchanted bastard won't escape me. I barely saw the target and moved blindly. I couldn't waste my only other chance. Ah! Something popped under my feet. Something bumpy and hard. A root? That's the only thing I had time to think before the ground jumped up and squarely hit me in the face. Oh! The acorn made a pretzel-shaped loop above my head and flew away for good. This bastard is mocking me. I somehow rolled to the side and was about to moan when my ears caught the sound of voices. For now I wasn't able to discern words, but I immediately understood that there were two persons speaking. The voices were quickly approaching. I silently rolled back to my belly and laid down. Wild and thick ferns in front of me were a perfect concealment. Shh, quiet. Beautiful indeed. And I thought we might, shut up. Have you heard anything? Over there. What? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. I definitely heard something. Oh, really? Strange, I didn't hear anything. Of course you didn't. You can't keep your mouth shut. You need to be more serious, Ellie. We are the guardians of this forest, and you must act like one. Show that you deserve the title. Fine, I mean, but I really didn't hear anything. Maybe it's the birds. Wait. Now I also don't hear anything. Might really be the birds. Stay right here. I need to change clothes. Thea, wait. Or what now? You heard something from this very direction? And? What if there really is something or someone? I can fend for myself. Besides, you'll stay on guard. Hope you were instructed how to handle a spirit spear. Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I'm very skilled with it. Very skilled, are you? I'll be sure to test it. For now, just stay put, and I'll be right behind these bushes. All right. Ellie? Yes? Could you look the other way? I felt awkward when you stared at me like this. Oh. All right. I carefully peeped out of my shelter. Right in front of me, there was a real elf girl. Besides, that elf girl was undressing. A plan was quickly hatched in my head. That is the end of the demo. I keep getting these demos that just end on weird cliffhangers. But that's okay. That's okay. They are demos. I did get to play it for free, I suppose, so I shouldn't complain. Anyway, guys, if you liked Lucy Got Problems, let me know. And, make sure you smack like on the video. subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to know where you can play this, it's on Steam. You can just look up Lucy Got Problems. The demo's on Steam. So yeah, there you go. Pretty easy. Thanks again. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.